Okay, now I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay. All right, so the first document that I want to share with you guys, this I posted the other day, so I want to be sure that everyone has access to this. Okay, this is our fall party outline. It is in the announcements on our Team PC Hotshot page. Okay, so if you go into Team PC Hotshots and go into the announcements, see how it says announcements, see all 10? Okay, but this is the one that I was talking about right here. Okay, it's this Evernote for the month. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you guys, but it is on Team PC Hotshots if you want access to it after this, and I can send it to you. Okay, so this goes through setting up a party. Okay, so setting it up, adding the name of the party. Now, a lot of times, let me show you what my current, okay, so look, can you guess what mine has on either side of the title right now? It's got leaves. Okay, so see how I put the leave emojis? And how I do that is I just message them to myself from my phone, and then I copy them and paste them in the title when I'm setting it up. Okay, last month I did the jack-o'-lantern Halloween. But the reason I do that, the whatever emoji you want to put on either side, is because see how it shows up in the notification? Okay, people can really tell that that's the party, and it will show up easier. Okay, so I go ahead and add something to either one of those. Now here's the cover photo that you guys are welcome to use. Okay, you can just save this and use this for your party. Now making this an announcement, this is the first post that I do in my party. This is the interactive catalog. Everyone can use this catalog. Okay, if you click on this link, okay, it's going to take us to what looks like this. Okay, so your customers, all they have to do is flip through the catalog. Okay, so see how it just flips? It flips a page when you do the arrow. Okay, so that is what the interactive catalog looks like. Everyone can use that. Okay, so I include that. Then I include the link for the personal show site. Now, if you guys have not started Dash yet, be sure you are going through Dash. Dash is going to help you a lot, okay? It's going to help you with setting up party stuff. It's going to help you with all kinds of information. So if we go over to the website here, I'm going to have to sign back in because it's been a bit since I've been on. Okay, so if we're on the website here, okay, Dash. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I want you to click on that, and if you haven't started through that yet, I want you to do that, okay? Now, one thing that I want to show you guys while we are here is it's on the phone, if you click the 3 lines, it'll slide over and you can click on your name. But on a computer, you're just gonna click up here on my account. Okay, this is how you place an order. Okay, if you go here to where it says shop for my business, shopping for supplies. Okay, click here to shop now. Okay, so here on sample, guys, sample is where you can get any one of the items, new products at 50% off. They're already 50% off on here, so you can get a blender for $174.50. You can get a quick cooker for $120 instead of $240. Okay, so it already has the half price on here. You can get one of these. You also, supply is where you can order more catalogs, giveaway things. So see, here's the catalogs, giveaways, you know, things like this here. One of the documents that I'm going to be talking to you guys about, I use in the supply order, okay? If you haven't got your kit yet, these are the envelopes that I send my host packets in. You can get 25 of them for $7.50. They're plasticky, so if they get wet, it's not going to ruin the information inside, okay? So I use some of those, and then I use, see if I can find it here. I think it's on the last page. Okay, so see these party planners here? You can, some of these will come in your kit, okay? But I use these, there are 25 of them, and it has a front and a back. The back has host information. I'm gonna show you guys this in just a second. I think I have one in here. Maybe in my other folder upstairs. So, but I use these. This is what I write my host information on. Okay, so party planners, this is where you get them. You get 25 of them for $2. Okay, and so they're nice quality. I will highlight stuff on here that I want to make them see. On this host level, I highlight the $800 level and tell them this is our goal. Okay, even if you've never had an $800 party, or even if their goal is $200, you don't ever tell them that. Okay, even just because $200 makes a party, that is not our goal. Okay, and basically you're going to fake it till you make it. Okay, you're going to tell them my average party is $800. That's the goal. That's where we're going to try to shoot for. Okay, this month, every single one of my hosts is hearing that they're pushing for a $650 party. And the reason being is when their party gets to $650, they get 2 60% off items of whatever they want instead of 1. Okay, so when their party hits $650, they get 2 60% off items. Okay, so I'm trying to tell every one of my hosts that is our goal for our parties this month. Okay, when you give them a goal, they'll work for it. If you tell them their goal is $200, guess what? Their party's going to end up at $200. Okay, so shoot a higher goal than what you think they can do. Okay, so that is where you can do the supplies and everything on our website. Okay, so as far as setting up a party, if you have not got to that part yet, when you log in, hit the plus sign. You're going to create it, create a party. We're going to do a virtual. And then basically you're just putting in the host information, the date and time that it starts. It's automatically going to default for a week. I start my parties on Saturday and I run them to Friday. It will say Saturday to Saturday, and that's okay. Okay, so I usually keep them open a couple days after parties originally closed. Okay, so you just need your host information. On the links, okay, it is going to put in their first and last name and the day the party's starting.
Shut that fan off.
Okay. We got some background noise here. If you guys have a, I think I got it maybe. Okay. So it'll automatically default to first and last and then the date that the party starts. Okay, that's going to be, and then you just create your party. Now, let me show you. Okay. Okay, so if I was looking at one of my parties here, okay, so once I set up the parties, okay, they're gonna be in here like this. Now, so then you just go in here and you click on, if you ever need the link, click on the circle, click on edit party. Okay, links. On the links, this is your party page link. You can just click share, copy the link, okay? If you need to send your host the host dashboard so they can put their order in, you share this one with your host so they can do their order. Okay, copy the link, share this. Okay, so that's their host dashboard. That's how they can put in their order themselves after for their host rewards. Okay, so that's how you're going to do that. If you ever need to change the date the party's starting or the date that the party's ending, you need to extend it. Just click on the name, date, and info. Okay, and then you're just going to edit the party. Okay, and you can come down here and extend the dates. Okay, the beginning date or the end. Okay, so that's how that's going to look. Okay. Hey, Todd, can you do me a favor? Can you run upstairs and grab my calendar real quick off my desk?
Anything for you, babe.
Thanks. See, this is what happens when you have a bum knee. You have to send your husband upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sweet what he said.
He's a mess. So I'm going to stop share just 1 second. Okay. I want to show you guys my calendar. Okay. While he's bringing this down, I realized I never really introduced myself. So I'm going to do.
Name's Tom. I've been sober for 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh, go away. Okay, anyways. So I am Melody. Okay, most of you guys know who I am. But for those of you that don't, I've been doing Pampered Chef, and this is a really bad angle, sorry. I'm resting on my leg, so you get to see my triple chins here. I've been doing Pampered Chef for 7.5 years, and I absolutely love it. I love that you guys are all on here and that you guys joined the business this last month or whenever you joined it. But the reason I started, I was a teacher and I taught for 7 years, and I was looking to stay home with my kiddos. And so I started Pampered Chef. Guys, I had never sold a thing in my life, had no clue how to sell anything. And guys, when I started, cooking shows was all there was, okay, or a catalog party. Those were the two options. Virtual parties weren't an option, okay? So when I started this business, I had a 3-month-old and a 22-month-old. And then I've had a third child since then. So I've always been super busy with my kiddos, you know, at home. And in the last 7 years, I have earned 8 trips with Pampered Chef. Next year, I get to go to Paris and to Disney World. Okay, so before we continue, I just want to tell you all that this business can absolutely be anything that you want it to be. When I first started, didn't know what to expect. I thought, if I earn $500 a month, that would be great. Okay, and I did that my first month, guys, and that was just leaving and doing a few cooking shows at that point. But it really can be anything. Okay, so if you have goals and you have dreams and you have, you know, something that you want from this business, go for it. Okay, because now that we have virtual parties, you really can promote and do things way faster than I did them when I very first started. Okay, so I just wanted to be sure that you guys all knew that and gave yourself permission to dream a little bit. Okay, so my calendar looks like this. This is a happy planner. I like big. I have done Google. I have done every technology thing imaginable to try to track stuff. It doesn't work for me. So I have a planner. If technology works for you, tracking, that's superb. Okay, it just doesn't work for me. Okay, so I like it where I have a calendar that has everything I can write in here. I can write family stuff. I can write, you know, keep track of stuff. Oh, that just shot off there. But this is how I keep track of my virtual parties. Okay, I write them inside this planner. Okay, so I'll show you this side. So in here, in each of these boxes, and you guys can do this on a notebook if you want, okay? But in here, I have my host information, name, address, phone number, email, and then here I have, did I send them a packet? X. When do they want to start their party? The start date. Who did they book from? The name of the host, okay? Because as soon as I book my party, the information is written in here because I want to be sure that I do not forget someone that wanted to have a party with me. Okay, that's not information I want to forget. I always say that it's not a booking without a date. Okay, so until that booking has a date, don't consider it a booking. Okay, because you need to be able to write, I'm starting this party on this date. Okay, so when someone says they'll do a party for me, I say to them, okay, I'm starting parties this date or this date, which one works best for you? Or if there's a date that you're trying to book, I'm starting parties on this date, will that work for you? Okay, then get their information from them. Okay, get them a packet in the mail. We're gonna talk about that in just a second. Okay, let's go back to our share screen. I have to keep moving you guys out of the way. Okay, all right, so let's go back to this Evernote here for a second. Okay, so link, shop now. Okay, so this is just the general information about the party. Okay, so I post that and then I pin it in the announcements at the top so it stays there. Okay, so it's always right there. Set up post number 2. This is just about the guest special for the month. So you can change the host name. Be sure that you don't leave it as Mandy. Mandy is not everyone's host, okay? You don't want Mandy's name to be on your post. Okay, so be sure to change your host. And then this one here, collect tickets to win. Okay, here's different ways that they can get tickets. That's in there too, okay? So after this one, this is when I add my host. Okay, so I typically will set up my parties on Wednesday and then I add my host on Thursday. Okay, that's just what works best for me. So I just go on and I set up my parties on Facebook. I set up my parties on Pampered Chef website, and then I add the host the next day. So all of this stuff is what I set up ahead of time. And then once the party starts on Saturday, this is when with the pre-party posts. Okay, so Saturday, and I gave some time, examples on here. So on pre-party, a lot of times I'll just kind of do the posts an hour apart. Okay, so if you're copying and pasting this, okay, so if you guys don't know Facebook Scheduler, okay, so I would just come into this document. Let me get to a post here. Okay, I'm just going to come in here, copy it. Go into, this is my party that I have going right now. Okay, I'm gonna paste it. Okay, then I'm gonna put in the picture, which I didn't save that picture yet. So I'm gonna actually, what you can do, if you guys don't know, you can just copy image. So you actually don't have to save all of it. And just come here and paste it, and it will pull up the picture. Okay, so I didn't even have to save it. I just copied image. Okay, so down here at the bottom, this little clock, if you click on that, okay, I want to schedule it for Saturday. And I want to do this one at 9:00 a.m. and then you click schedule. Okay, so see how it says one scheduled post here? Okay, it's scheduled for Saturday. I don't want to schedule it for Saturday though, because this party is already going. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this while I'm thinking about it. Okay, but that is how you schedule it. So I keep this document pulled up, okay, and then I just copy and paste from it. Okay, and I schedule it. A lot of times, like I'll sit down this evening, I'll go into tonight's post. It takes me about 5 minutes to do the ones for the next day. That way I don't feel tied to my computer all day long. Okay, I can just go in and check my parties when I need to. Okay, so how I typically, so this is pre-party day 1. Here's pre-party day 2. So these are Sunday's posts. You're gonna see lots of interaction type stuff. Fill in the blank. My favorite Thanksgiving dish is ruin Thanksgiving in 4 words. That would be horrible. We played this game today. It was pretty fun. Okay. It was pretty awesome, some of the things. Like I invited your ex was one of them. That was fun. So they come up with some pretty creative things on here. Okay. So that's kind of what the first couple days are about, though, is just having some interaction and having fun. Okay. So invite your friends, the more the merrier. Okay. So things like this. Here's a post about myself, having them get to know me some. Roll call. Okay. How do you know our host? Are you a favorite chef? What's something exciting about you? Okay, one more day to get the party started. Okay, so now we started. This is what I posted today. This is day one party posts. Okay, so this is my Monday. Okay, so this is where I start Monday. I always start off Monday with a game, and I'm going to show you why in just a little bit. So this one says, how many pecan halves in the deep dish pie pan? They're still guessing. After I get done here, I'll go in and tell them the answer. Okay. Today is all about this. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. You're going to see I posted pretzels today. I posted this. Okay, but let me show you guys something. Okay, this is my actual party today, what I did in here. Okay, so there's the game. Okay, they're still playing along. Let me get, hold on, let me refresh. Maybe they just have all continued to play, so all this stuff is shoved up. See, this was something fun that I did the other day. Hope everyone had a happy Halloween. I'd love to see what your kids, grandkids, dogs, or yourself dressed up as. Okay, and they posted pictures. Okay, of their Halloween stuff. Okay, so see here, this is when I made pretzels myself. So when you guys get the products like this, you can post things like this where this is me. You know, we talked about pretzels today. Okay, so another thing, there's me. I went live, showed what I was having for dinner. Okay, so here is an example. So you see how I have the houses and the stuff that you guys have on there, but also, okay, I posted this picture because this is a picture that I ran across. This is not my child, by the way. But I loved this white chocolate house. Okay, that's a great idea. So if you come across a picture, you know, of something like this is one that I've seen where they're made out of Jolly Ranchers. So instead of just leaving it as, here's what you can make for this house, I took it a step further and showed them some different options, okay, on what they can do with these candy cane houses, okay? So having my host welcome people today, okay? So, and thanking people for their orders. Okay, all right, so that's what you're gonna kind of see from this outline, okay? It's got everything. It's got every day. It's got all the posts. You guys can change the wording some, make it your own, okay? But it's all gonna be there for you guys, okay? So you don't have to come up with a bunch of ideas, okay? We've given you things to help make your party a success, okay? So that, like I said, if you go on Team PC Hotshots, it's right there on the top. Okay, so next thing I want to show you is, it's gonna make me go back out. Whoa. And don't feel like you guys have to have Evernote. You guys can save these links. Guys, the note section on your phone is your friend. Okay, I copy so many things just into a note on my phone, so I have it the next time that I want to use it. Okay, please don't go away. Okay, there it is. See how it does this? I don't know why. Look, they disappear. I don't understand. I don't know how to get it. If anyone is an expert on Evernote, it just started doing this and I don't know why. It'll be there when I log in and I scroll. I need to move you guys. Okay. This document, okay, is exactly how I do things, guys. Okay, so you can have this. So this send packet, okay, if you have parties that are starting soon, here's what I include in my packets. Okay, I include a party note. This party planner here, that is the one that I showed you guys that I order, okay? Or you guys will get it some in your kit, okay? So I highlight on it, I highlight the kit credit, I highlight the level we're trying to get, I tell them to get 5 outside orders, okay? So here's the things in your host packet. So party planner, host special. We're gonna switch back to the website for just a second. Okay, if you are on the website, go over here to where it says explore. The first one is going to be host special and guest special right there. Okay, host special. You will just click on host special and scroll down to this month's. Okay, and you can share with them. You can print it off. If you don't have access to a printer, you can always message it to them or email it to them or something. Okay, I always like to print it off just so they have it. But if you don't have a printer, you can always, so here is the November one. Okay, so you just click on it, download it, and print it. And then the guest specials right there under it. So you just go find our month and then print it out, okay, or save it and send it to them. So that's the host special and guest special. Opportunity brochures, those come in your kits. It's just a flyer of information about the business, okay? If someone wants to know more about it, okay, I stick one in there with one catalog. All of this stuff together costs around $2 to send someone, okay? And I send it in one of those white envelopes that I was talking about. Okay, so Monday, today, I have 4 parties currently going, and I have 4 parties that are starting on Saturday. Okay, so my 4 parties that are starting on Saturday, I sent all of them this information. I was wondering if you received your packet, if you have been able to pull it out and look through it. I want your party to be a success with you. With all the Facebook changes, I have a couple tips I want to go over with you. When in the next couple days can you chat for 5 to 10 minutes? Okay, all of my hosts gave me a time in the next couple days that they can chat. This is simple and quick, okay? So if you see here, okay, do the call with the host, see document for call script at the very bottom of this document. Okay, so you have to scroll to the bottom, it's down here. It won't let me put it up at the top, okay? So if you click on this, guys, I have this printed out and saved right by my desk, okay? This will help your parties so much. Okay, I don't give my hosts an option not to do a call with them. Okay, every host does a call with me. It doesn't take very long, and I get to know my hosts, and they know exactly what I expect. Every one of my hosts in my party this week are doing exactly what I told them to do. Okay, so okay, so 5 to 7 minutes. Thanks so much for doing this party with me. Did you get your packet? Have you had a chance to pull it out? We're going to get your party started on Saturday. The first 2 days are just going to be pre-party posts, making sure all of your guests are in there and everyone's ready for the party to start. Okay, do you have an Android or an iPhone? You may think, that's a really weird question. Why is she asking that? Okay, Let me show you why. Okay, on this document, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, if you guys have not ever gotten a message on Facebook Messenger before, when I send my hosts the invite, it looks like this on Facebook Messenger. Okay, see how it has this arrow right beside there? If you have an iPhone, there's an arrow. If you have an Android, Angela, correct me if I'm wrong, don't you just have to hold down on the message and then the forward comes up where you can send?
No, there's a little symbol that looks like, it's a share symbol that looks like almost like a bird that's turned sideways. It's like a sideways V with a dot, with circles at the end of it.
So it's the same place as this arrow?
Yes.
Okay. So, because I've been telling them to hold down on the message. Is that something that's recently changed?
No.
No.
It's been that long
It's always
time.
been a
I can message you what it looks like.
Okay, so that's why I asked them Android or iPhone, because if it's an iPhone, it does look like this. It's an arrow. Okay, so when they click on that arrow, this is what pulls up. All of their messenger contacts. Now all they have to do is click send, 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 send. And it messages everyone individually. Okay, so that's why I asked them Android or iPhone. Okay. All right, so I asked them that. I explained to them, okay, we are going to send it out to 150 people. Okay, because our goal is to have 40 to 50 members. Usually about a third of how many we invite are actually going to join the party. So they have to over-invite to get them in there, guys. Okay, if they invite 20, they're going to get 2 or 3 people. That's super important that our hosts over-invite, okay? So the best way that we can make our party successful is to have you go in and comment on every post. Okay, I tell them I don't expect them to be in the party all day long, but if they can go in a few times a day and comment, that's really going to help their party. Okay, so I explained to them that's what the expectation is for them to be present and commenting on the posts. And their people will see the posts better that way. Okay, the next
Melody.
thing. Yeah.
Sorry, if you can open your Messenger where you're sharing, I just sent you the picture that has what it looks like in Messenger.
Let me see.
So you can share it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's the computer. That's Android. That's iPhone. You guys see the difference? Okay, so that's what they're going to be seeing when you message that invite to them. Okay, thank you, Angela.
You're welcome.
I don't even know. I think I've opened up 15 of these host coaching call documents now. Don't laugh at me, Chrissy. Okay. All right. So the next thing I tell them, and this is really important, guys, this is going to help with your bookings. Okay. I tell them you're going to receive a 50% off item from everyone that books from your party. If you get 3 bookings from your party as a thank you from me, I'm going to give you, I know that says summer, a new fall product that ranges from $25 to $45. If you could comment on all the posts about encouraging your friends and be looking for 3 friends you think would make great hosts, I really appreciate your help. Okay, so I'm letting them know their goal is to get 3 bookings from this party. Okay, on the second to the last day, I'm going to send you a message, and you guys will see this in just a second when we go to the other document. I'm going to send you a message that I want you to forward on to everyone that's a member of your party. It's a reminder that tomorrow is the last day to place an order. I'll be able to tell when you send this message because people are going to start ordering. Also, I'm going to challenge you to get 5 outside orders from friends that are not on Facebook. Text the link to order to people on your phone that you think would like to order. Even sometimes when you invite people on your Facebook party, that doesn't mean they remember to place their order, okay? Then the very last thing I always say, guys, okay, this is why I put that pamphlet in there that has the KIT coupon at the bottom. So did you see that KIT credit coupon in your packet? Or did you see that coupon that I put in your packet? Have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef, where they say no, whether they say yes, they say I've never thought about it. I'm dropping this little bit here. I would love for you to watch me this week. If you think it's something you're interested in, I would love to tell you more. Okay, so sharing that with all of my hosts. Okay, so this is the call that I do. Doesn't take very long, but it makes all the difference. I'm going to close all 15 of them now. Okay, so that is an example of what the host call looks like, okay? So now we're into Thursday, okay? Thursday before the party starts. This is what I copy. You guys can copy this wording right here. When you copy it, it's going to turn into this. Okay, this is this bottom part right here. This is your Facebook group. Okay, so if I go into my current party, okay, what I'm going to copy is this. Make sure you're on the right page, and you're going to copy this part right here. Okay, that is where you'll put the other. Okay, so you just put it over this part. Okay, so how I typically do that is I'll copy it. Okay, so I'm copying it. Let me go into, since Angela just sent me a message. Gosh, I keep having to move you all. Okay, so I would paste it. Okay, see how I paste it? This old party links pops up here. So basically, I'm just going to copy this. When I cover it over this one, watch what happens. Automatically turns to this. Okay, so then I'm going to shoot it to Angela. Okay, so there's that arrow. So if your host is from a computer, now all they have to do is click that forward arrow. And there you go. Send, 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 send. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like when you send that to them. Okay, 150 people is what I ask my host to do. Okay, so that's on Thursday. Okay, that I send this message to my host. Okay, and this is what they send out to all of their people. Okay, so Friday evening. We're into Friday evening now. Here's another tip that always adds more guests to the party. Please post these words. Now, this is what I am sending to my host through Messenger. Please post these words in the group link below on your personal Facebook wall. It'll help capture some additional people who may have missed the notification. Okay, so this right here, once again, is your Facebook group. Okay, so before you send this to them, change to their Facebook group. Okay, so they're posting that on there, and they're trying to get some more people to join. Okay, so my pre-party starts on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, I already walked through that on that outline that I showed you guys. Okay, it's Monday morning. Okay, this is what I did this morning. Okay, so I sent this to all of my hosts. Hey girl, party's kicking off this morning. In order to kick it off, can you message this to everyone so they know your party's starting? This will help people that are in there to start participating. Something else I do actually on Sunday, okay, is if they do not have the 40 members in there, at that point, I will let them click the invite button to try to get some more. Okay, so I start out with the Facebook Messenger group, the Facebook invite first. Okay, and I say, okay, let's see how many we have in there. Okay, if we don't have between 30 to 40, I say, okay, go ahead and go in there, and now you can click that invite button in your party and invite a few more of your friends. Okay, so I typically do that on Sunday. I give them a few days to do the work to get the people in there and personally message it first. Then we use that invite button. Okay, so they've had 3 different ways now because they posted on their Facebook page, they've sent the personal messages, and now, and then I let them try the invite button. Okay, so so everyone knows the party's starting, they send this message to all of their guests that are in the party. Party's kicking off this morning. In order to kick it off, can you message this to everyone so they know your party is starting? This will help the people that are in there start participating. Okay, so my host sent that this morning to all their members so that they knew party's kicking off with the game, go over there and start playing. Okay, and a lot of times you'll get more members in there because people have forgotten to join the group. Okay, so this is what they say. My party's kicked off this morning with a game. You earned tickets for playing. Thank you for being a part of my party. So this is what I did this morning in my party. I went in and one of my hosts, I showed you that one of my hosts did it as well. If I can find it. Okay, so this is what I did. Now I tagged all of them. Okay, see this? Party officially starts today. That's this wording. So I just copy this wording and then paste it in my party. And then I just did a little GIF that said welcome. This will give you one time. Okay, so I have 153 members in here, guys, but this is 4 hosts in one party. Okay, I have 4 hosts in here together. Now, it will only let me do 50 at once. Okay, so I had to break it up. Okay, so that's why I told my hosts to go in and do their own. And that's when you saw this other one that my host did, wherever it is at. Okay, so I go in and welcome them all, because if you go right here, you can't, oh, it does say you have, okay, see how it says you have 5 new members this week, write a post. So if you click write post, oh, there it is. That's the one that she did. This is the one that my host did. Okay, write post, watch what happens. It tags the however many people, okay, and Facebook will let you do a one-time welcome. Okay, so I just delete this and I put my own wording, and then I put my GIF of, so I'll just go ahead and do this. Welcome to the party. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, then I'm gonna go in and get a GIF here. Let's say, welcome to the party. I already did that one. Not welcome to the team. Not that one. Let's just try welcome. Getting some weird things on here. Let's use that guy. All right. So then we're going to post it. Okay. So it'll do that one time post there for you. Okay. So I always do that on Monday morning, just to make sure that everyone is welcomed in. Okay. So then on Tuesday, so I'll do this tomorrow. Okay. I do giveaway post. Answer this question. Your name is going to be added to one of the final drawings. I would totally host a party if blank. Okay, and the reason that I do this is because I want to hear if they say, oh, if only I had more friends, or if only if I had more time, because that's where I want my hosts to go in here and say, you have so many friends, or you could totally do this. It's not hard at all. Okay, so this is the first post, and I do this the second day of the party, not pre-party post, second day of the party. I want to give them a couple days to get in there. Okay, so I do this. Now, so I've talked to my host about getting 3 bookings. I talked to my host about, okay, see this right here? Today you will see a post that talks about booking a party. Can you please go on the post and tag 3 of your friends that you think would make great hosts? Thank you so much for being a great host in your party. So this is what I personally message my host. I send this to my hosts and tell them to go tag 3 people on this post when they see it. Okay, so they know to go in here. Okay, so that's part of the things that I have asked them to do. So now we're into Wednesday. Okay, this is one of the top ways that I book parties from my parties. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this, and then I'll go into my party and show you. Okay, so bonus extra 25 tickets. We're going to try something different this evening. Instead of commenting below, send me a personal message with your 5 items. Then comment done as well so we know you've sent yours. Have a great evening. Okay, so I will start getting lit up with grocery items that people that start with their first name. Some people are like, well, why would you do that? Okay, I'm going to show you why. Okay, but before I go back to my other party, I'm going to show you this too. This is what I do on Wednesday. This is day 3. Guys, this wording right here, guess where it's at? It's in a note on my phone. These images are saved. So it's saved under Wednesday, post this. So on Wednesday, if I'm not right at home in front of my computer, I can go on and copy this and put this in my party. Okay, this says help your host and book a party. When all 3 turkeys appear, your host will get a gift from me. Once a party's been booked, a turkey will appear. So that's the first one I do. Now, if there's already been a booking, because let's say on this one, someone said, sure, I'll host a party. Okay, so then here's the first turkey. We have 1 party booked. There's a turkey. We have 2 parties booked. We have 3 parties booked. Okay, so all 3, you're posting this and thanking them and tagging the people that are going to do the party. Okay, so between me telling my hosts that I want them to get 3 bookings, this post here where they have to tell me a reason maybe they don't want to have a party, okay, and then this one where they have to message me personally, and this one, I usually will get bookings from my party. Okay, that is 3 different options, 4 different options of ways to get bookings right there. Okay, so let me go into one of my parties. And Christy, if you don't mind, I'm going to pull up our conversation. I know you don't because I've already done this before. Okay, let me go into, hold on, move you guys again. Okay, so this is me going through my business page. Okay, I have a business page that I set up, and that's how I do my parties from. Okay, so I go into pages here on the left. Okay, this is the page that I set up. Create a page is how you would create your own business page. Okay, so I created my own business page. Okay, I do not do a lot with my business page. Okay, you're going to see that in just a second. Okay, that's it. That's all you got right there. Okay, but what I do use it for is I do set up my parties out of this. So I go into groups. And then once you're in groups, right here it says create group. If you have already groups that you want to link to it, you click link group. Okay, so there's my current party that's going. Let's go in here. See all my pumpkins? That's the ones I did. Okay, we're gonna go into Sheena here. Okay, so this month I did stars. Okay, so let me go down. Okay, let me just walk you through kind of what this looks like. Okay, you're going to see lots of thank yous. Okay, thank you for your orders, tagging lots of people. Okay, so here was one of the last days of the party. Now she's $95 away. Posting the link again. Okay, but you're also going to see on here how far they are away the day before it ends. Okay, so here she's $200 away from her goal. She's so close. Okay, so even though some people go 200 is not close, I always say they're so close. Let's help them reach the goal. So tomorrow's the last day to order. Here she's 350 away from her goal. Our goal was 600, by the way, in this party. Okay. Almost there. Okay, so see here, she's $400 away. Tomorrow's the last day to order. I want to thank the people that have ordered so far. Okay, she's an amazing host. Let's help her reach the goal. Okay, so a couple posts that I want to show you. This was when I did the monkey ones, where the monkeys appear. Okay, but notice here, Melody, there's 3. Okay, so she got 3 bookings from this one. Okay, so here's this post. Bonus extra 25 tickets that I showed you guys. Okay, so if you set up a business page and run your parties through a business page, I want to show you guys what you can do. Okay, so see how it says message right here? Okay, when you personally click message on a comment, it sends a message directly to their inbox and it does not go to a weird photo or weird folder. It goes right there. Okay, so on this one, for instance, this is one that I share about the business. And I do this on Thursday. Okay, so in here, you can see, here's Chrissy's. Okay, I'm going to go in here and show you the response. The very first thing you're going to see is her grocery list. Okay, so see how here she sent me her grocery list. Okay, so here is where I messaged her personally from this post. This is how it shows up. Okay, hey girl, I loved your answer that you want to pay off bills. We have been able to pay off so many because of Pampered Chef. Have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef? With the holidays, it's a great time to earn some extra income. It's our biggest selling season. Okay, and then I told her she got 25 tickets for answer. Okay, this question I always ask them. Do you have any Pampered Chef products already? Okay, so after they message me this answer, I'll say, yay, thanks so much. You get 25 tickets. Thank you so much for your participation. Do you have any Pampered Chef products? Okay, and the reason I do that is because I'm trying to start a conversation with these people. Okay, she said, I have quite a bit of stuff. Okay, and then she asked a question about selling. Okay, so I answered that question. Okay, she asked me about the starter kits. Okay, then I saw that she posted that she would have a party. So I messaged her again and said, I'm super excited to do a party for you. If you're interested in the business, we could do it a few different ways. Okay, so we talked about her party and how, you know, we could do the kit credit and stuff. And then so then we go on and she's nervous here. Okay, and I was scared when I first started. Okay, so she wanted to think about it. Okay, so notice she asked a question and then I go a couple days without asking her another question. Okay, so then I followed back up and said, what do you think? Are you ready to get started? Have any more questions? I can call you today. And she said, yep, if you don't mind calling me. Perfect. Gave her my information. We talked and she joined that evening. And here she is on the call today. and rocking out parties left and right. Okay. So this is why, guys, I do this, because this stemmed into not only, yes, she was going to do a booking. Obviously, she did her own party. Okay. But she signed up. Okay. And if I wouldn't have had a personal conversation with her and asked, then she never would have signed up. Okay. So that is why I do that, where they have to message me the answer. Okay. So, and that's going to be in that Evernote file with all of the posts in there already. Okay. So we got the turkey. Okay. This is the one that she commented on that I said, have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef? Okay. Because they just put, what do they want to get? Okay. And then they answer the question. Now, this is Thursday. My parties end on Friday. This is Thursday before the party ends. I send my host this first. Can you send this message out? This, guys, will make or break your party right here. Okay? Message this out to the members, okay, in your party, all individually. If you do, you're going to start seeing orders come in. I'll be able to tell that you did, because people are going to start ordering. I can tell as soon as they sent this out, because orders start coming in typically. Okay. And here's what they send. Tomorrow's the last day for my Pampered Chef party. If you'd like to place an order, you can click on this link. Thank you so much for being the party. This is their personal link to order. Okay. So they go ahead and they send this out to all of the members personally in their party. Okay. When they do this, guys, typically the orders do start coming in. Okay.
And Melody, is mine the only screen that you're not sharing on? I can see you bigger than I can see your computer.
Could you guys
screen.
see my computer fine? I just now clicked it. Could you guys see my computer stuff? The rest of you? Yeah? Yeah, Marissa? I
No, we
think
can't see it anymore.
Right, I just switched it.
Oh, okay.
Now you
Right
can
before
see
you switched it, it was a few seconds before you switched it that
it
it
switched.
was small. Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to give you several ideas on how to get bookings from your parties. Okay, it's going to break down what you need to be saying to your host to help them get participation within your parties. Okay, and how you guys can start conversations about recruiting and booking. Okay, so all of that is going to help you all. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording here, but I'm going to allow you guys to ask questions.